So this is it. This is Shonen Jump's newest hit series, the new flagship series, Undead Unluck. And believe me when I say, you guys are in for a crazy time watching this show. First off, warning, this show will be violent. There is going to be some violence in this show. If blood is not your thing, if blood makes you at all the tiniest bit uncomfortable, do not watch this show. And you know what that means, guys. You gotta leave a like for the blood warning, because that's how you know the show is gonna get crazy. And we don't even, they just give us a nice, solid, cold open too. We see this couple that is in love, you know, it's a beautiful love sequence, and we see a plane taking off with a little girl watching the plane. And as the couple, you know, the clock strikes 12 noon in the middle of the city in the snow, and the couple realizes their time is almost done. They don't have much time together, and the girl's watching the plane. I'm like, bro, what is going on in this? Why is this series of stuff animated? So it's a little choppy. Animation is a little choppy, but it has a point, because this is like it's clearly some kind of like storybook metaphor. And then you see this thing, a sort of meteorite almost, drop onto the plane engine, and it literally just explodes, bro. And a beautiful, fantastically illustrated explosion of cacophony of chaos. It explodes, and this little girl just literally watches. Basically, I'm all off the bat, not even 3 minutes into the episode, and you've got a beautiful climactic kiss in the middle of a snow-covered city, contrasted with a fucking plane explosion in the middle of a tarmac, yo. That's crazy. Lightning just struck that plane and just evaporated it. It disappeared completely. Gone. No more plane. That's some Langoliers type of nonsense. And this little girl just watching it too. Heartbreaking. This show really knows how to tug at your heartstrings. And then they have this kiss, and then she's like, wow, that was great. And this guy sees her too, and he's like, man, with that, she's like, man, what a great book. All right, now that I read that book, time to end it. Yo, not another bung out stray dog situation. She's like, all right, gotta go, bye, see you later. I'm gonna jump. I'll jump. You'll do it. Yeah, her methods, her motives are unknown, you know? I don't want to say she's crazy, but I will say her motives are currently unknown, and that should be enough for anyone at this point. Because, okay, these people are not normal. I just want to say, no one in this show is normal. Because this guy walks up, and she pulls out a knife, and she's like, bro, stay back. I will kill you before I jump. In Minecraft. I will stab you in Minecraft. And this is really the Minecraft show, low-key, because he literally just like, she's literally in the middle of threatening him, and he just walks up to her knife in Minecraft, bro. She's like, no, you don't understand. People have to die. He's just like, excuse me, belly bump. Gonna take a little more than that to kill me, sweetie. So yeah, she's like, bro, don't touch me or you'll die. And he's like, oh, if I touch you, I'll die? Okay, bet. This guy has no fear. He literally just grabs her face, bro. We gotta pause on that, yo. We gotta pause on that. He literally just walks up to her and grabs her face. And this is... this is the kind of humor we can expect in the series. This series is all about touching people. He gets touched to be killed, and she touches people. And she has some bad stuff happen to people. The series is called Undead Unluck. So as you saw by him walking into the knife, he is very clearly the undead. And so he puts her down, and he's like, bro, nothing's going on. And she's like, Unluck. And literally, she's the Unluck. Because he just literally, look at that. That is so funny. It just, the ground just happens to crack in a perfectly square like spot of where he's standing. Not square, but it's like square as in the placement, like square on, like just exactly where he's standing cracks and falls, and he gets hit by a chain, and his head pops off. And then the show is so insane, y'all. This man, his name is Andy. Undead Andy is what they call him at the end of the episode. He is literally such an undead that he can just use his blood as like a propulsion system. He literally flies around with his blood. He can regrow his body. He's such an undead. Meanwhile, this girl, of course, this girl is dummy like, Bro, why did they draw these characters like this, bro? I will tell you this, there's gonna be a lot of thumbnail material that I will barely have to edit in this. I'm barely gonna have to edit these thumbnails. So yeah, and of course this dude is gonna be naked the majority of the series too. So he gets punched in his nuts. And yeah, this is some weird stuff. Hold up, yo. The Persona music is giving me cringe right now. I wanna go back to, I like Persona Q music better. But yeah, these people are crazy. These people are both like nut jobs. He's like, how'd you like that? I can jump from a building. He regenerated his legs. Dude was literally flying with his legs like Spider-Man, bro. On some real Spider-Man stuff. Just blood blasting around the city. I'm surprised nobody noticed that. I would love to see like the on-ground level of people just like seeing Mr. Bloodman gush and stuff. So yeah, this guy is just like some weird freak. He's just like an undead who can literally, look at this. Who does this? Who flies like this? This isn't okay. That's not right. Something is not right here. Who flies like this? The show is, I really can't understand what is going on with the show because of just the copious amounts of blood that is happening. So the episode ends off, of course, you know, what is a shonen show without an enemy organization? And we've got a sadistic sicko who is like, ooh, undead people are subhuman and deserve to be dead. And they trap his head in this thing. After, it's funny because she's like, her hair is actually, the reason she was wearing the hat and the hoodie was because, and all the, like, the jacket was literally just covering her hair, bro. She has literally never been able to get a haircut because her hair is just, every time people would touch her face, they would die. So she's literally just never gotten a haircut. So the dude literally spends 15 minutes with his hand on her face, cutting her hair and shit. And like, so apparently her rule, this is kind of like a Jujutsu Kaisen curse, so like a Hunter x Hunter power, where everything has like rules and conditions, because the condition is the longer you touch her, the bigger your punishment, but it'll take more time to get to you. So he gets like, his head gets chopped off, put into a box, but then after so long, she's like, eventually she realizes, she's like, the zombie didn't have any guns on, he touched me, so you guys are about to be fried. And this dude literally gets fried by lightning, bro. She's like, the zombie, you know, well, since you think you're so smart, the zombie actually, he didn't touch me without gloves. He used his bare hands. And so he's able to escape, cause a big ass ruckus. And she's like, there's only one other way. You know, there's only one other way for me to be. And of course he has the anime power of like, I took the blood shard, the shard of glass out of my head to conceal my power or whatever. But of course she's like, oh well, then I'm gonna play the bad guy, and you're going to have to sacrifice your life. Give me your head. Give me head. I want your head. Give me your head, and I will let the girl go. So he cuts off his head, and like it's slaves because they're having this whole like back and forth. And he's just like, bro, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was cutting off my head. And he tosses it. And then she hits her friend with her ultimate finishing move. The one thing that can make her powers go off more than anything else. A kiss. She gives him a kiss on the fucking cheek. And that is like literally a god tier attack. Not even kidding. She literally summons forth an actual meteorite from the sky with that kiss. The kiss of death. This is like Punchline. You remember Punchline whenever that kid would see panties, like the world would explode or some crap like that? This is like that. This is Undead Unluck, where a girl needs to get freaking literally touched for her powers to appear. That's it. That's the bit, is touch the girl, touch girl, go boom. Touch fuzzy, touch girly, get fucking dead. Forget getting dizzy. Touch fuzzy, get dead. And so yeah, and of course he's like, well, you know, you know, you already gave me a kiss. I guess now we gotta have sex. And yeah, these guys are, and it's literally just because he wants to die too. He has been alive for such a long time that all he wants is death. That is his. They both want to die. She wanted to die because, you know, Minecraft. He wants to die because he's an undead and he's been alive for so long. And he has been alive for so long that he taught himself how to fly by using his blood. That's his power. It's just being able to learn skills. Imagine propelling yourself with your own blood. How does he do that? Animals can't even do that. Dude, how are you propelling yourself? That doesn't make any sense. It makes 0 sense. He's just able to regrow his limbs too. Yeah, I can tell why he wants to freaking end it. So you guys, this show is gonna be just a wild ride. I'm already excited for this. Shout out to Shonen Jump. You guys really know what you're doing. I'm gonna record my Goblin Slayer video after this. This is gonna go live, and we got a couple other shows to talk about too. I'll have to do a quick exhaustive review for probably sometime earlier in the week for sure. We'll go over a couple shows, and yeah. Hope you guys are having a good time. Hope you guys have been enjoying these videos. Let me know what shows I should cover next, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.